How to avoid common security mistakes in .NET. Welcome back to StartupHakk. With my 25 years of development experience, here at StartupHakk, we turn beginners into full-stack developers in as little as 3 months. Today, we're going to be talking about keeping your .NET app safe from those online bullies trying to mess with your stuff. You don't need to be a tech wizard to follow along. I'll keep it simple, I promise. So number one, stay updated. The very first thing, always make sure your .NET and any other software that you're using are up to date. It's like making sure your phone's operating system is current to get all the latest features and security fixes. This helps block out the bad guys looking for old flaws to exploit. When updates come out, don't hit remind me later. Make sure you install them promptly and don't let that be put off. Number two, check for inputs. When your app asks for information, don't just take it at face value. Check it over. If you're asking for an email, make sure it looks like an actual email. Validate user inputs, helping to keep harmful stuff out that could mess with your app. So heavily validate applications, and then even on your APIs, make sure that you're checking the texts that are coming in through the fields. Field lengths are something that can really help with this. Number three, be careful who you let in. Not everyone should get to see everything in your app. Just like you wouldn't give the keys to your house to just anyone. Don't let any user access sensitive parts of your app. Set up some checks to make sure that only the right people can see the right things. Use role-based access control or identity frameworks to help with this. And don't forget about your APIs as well. Make sure those are locked down too, because the predators are looking for those unauthenticated API endpoints and they will find them. Number four, secure conversations. When your app talks to a user or another app, it should do so securely. Use the latest HTTPS, which is just a secure way of sending data back and forth. It's like sealing your letters in an envelope instead of sending postcards. If you're using web APIs, make sure to enforce HTTPS on all endpoints, but also make sure to enforce that role security on the endpoints as well. Number five, keep secrets safe. Your app probably needs to remember important things like passwords or secret keys. Don't just leave these things lying around in your code. Use tools like Azure Key Vault or AWS Secret Managers for storing secrets. This prevents anyone from gaining access to sensitive information. I remember years ago when Sony had one of its worst breaches, there was a folder labeled Secure Keys and another one called Passwords, which got exploited by the bad guys. And surprise, surprise, then they had access to the whole network. Number six, be vague about errors. When something goes wrong, don't spill the beans about what happened. Make sure you're not dumping full stack traces. And if your app encounters an error, just say something like something went wrong instead of giving away all the details. Now, sometimes you might need to give a little bit more detail as to what wrong, but detailed error messages can give hints to anyone looking to cause trouble. So use generic error messages and log details separately for your own troubleshooting. So again, log the error somewhere secure, report back a very generic error. Number seven, guard against tricks. There's a trick where attackers can make your app do things it shouldn't do, like sending data away or changing settings without you knowing. Protect against this by using special tokens that verify every request is legit. Think of it as a secret handshake between your app and its users. In .NET, you can implement this using anti-forgery tokens. So, what are your thoughts? What did I agree? What did I miss? Do you agree? Do you disagree with my list? I love having a great discussion, so make sure you leave comments and make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Here at StartupHakk, we love training software developers. With my 25 years of development experience, we take people with zero experience and help to train them to be ready to start as a full stack developer in as little as 3 months. So make sure that you like and subscribe, or check out the link down below to go to startuphakk.com today.